Welcome to another startup and complete car documentation. What we're looking at today is a 1956 Pontiac Chieftain 860 two-door.
This 860 two-door sedan is painted in a two-tone Malabar yellow and Nimbus gray exterior color scheme.
This car is mostly original. It still has the original 316 cubic inch V8. Crank windows. You can also open this little vent, just like that. But now that we're behind the wheel, let's go ahead and start the engine. Got a 3-speed manual, or 3 on the tree. Fires right up, no problem.
Pontiac was a fan-favorite General Motors brand that was around from 1926 until its unfortunate demise in 2010. Over the years, the brand would develop a truly legendary history, with iconic cars like the GTO, Firebird, and many more. No doubt Pontiac still holds a massive place in the heart of millions of car enthusiasts today. But anyhow, onto the car in this video. So coming off a massive redesign for 1955, the Pontiac lineup continued into 56 with some further changes, mainly some reworked exterior styling and updates to the V8 engine, making it larger in displacement and more powerful. The 1956 Pontiac lineup in the US consisted of 3 model lines. You had the Chieftain 860 like this one, which served as the entry-level offering. Then you had the Chieftain 870, and finally the range-topping Star Chief, which utilized a slightly longer wheelbase than the Chieftain models. As for the Chieftain 860 in particular, it came in a whopping 6 different body styles. First, you could get it as either a 2-door or a 4-door sedan, the former of which is what this one is. Then you could have got a 2-door or a 4-door station wagon. Finally, there was also either a 2-door or a 4-door Catalina hardtop, which was similar to the sedan, but the roof was a bit different, and it also lacked window pillars. Aside from the Chieftain, the 56 Star Chief could also be had as a 2-door convertible. As for engines, the US 56 Pontiac range was powered by the Pontiac Stratostreak 316 cubic inch V8. An upgraded NASCAR-derived extra horsepower version of this engine was also offered, but only around 200 cars are made with it. And when it comes to transmissions, a 3-on-the-tree manual was standard, but you could also opt for an automatic.
So you have your speedometer, voltage gauge, water temperature, your fuel gauge, and oil pressure. And then front and center you have your climate controls. You turn on or off the blower, then these little levers you move, temperature, then you can turn it to normal or de-ice mode. Got a 2-spoke design steering wheel, grips all around the rim, your turn signal stock, and the column mounted gear shifter. The parking brake is hand operated. Got your headlight switch, wiper control, aforementioned climate controls, lighter, original radio, lockable, center storage, 2 little cup trays if you're stopped, some storage. This one's been fitted with a more modern radio, so you can actually listen to music, assuming the old one is no longer working. I believe these levers are for your air vents. But now we'll go ahead and roll down the driver's window and have a look at the engine bay. Inch American Racing, 5-spoke rims.
Powering the 56 Pontiac range is the Pontiac Stratostreak 316 cubic inch or 5.2 liter naturally aspirated V8 engine. It's a cast-iron overhead valve power plant, and in the Chieftain 860 manual transmission configuration, it produces 192 horsepower at 4,400 RPM and 297 pound-feet of torque at 2,400 RPM. That power is sent to the rear wheels of this Chieftain via the standard 3-speed manual transmission. It has a 20-gallon fuel tank. It uses an independent front suspension and a solid rear axle with leaf springs, in addition to 4-wheel hydraulic drum brakes. As for curb weight, I believe this one is about 3,400 pounds.
Now we'll check out the back seat. Separate crank windows for the back. And as for space back here, as someone who's about 6'1", it's really spacious. Headroom is not a problem, even legroom, as you can see. The fuel cap is located on the driver's side. Single exhaust. And I bet these are the original hubcaps. Anyhow, thanks for checking out this tour of this 1956 Pontiac Chieftain. And as always, stay on the lookout for future tours.